Right. So, first thing we need to do whenever you want to take trades, identify one or two tickers where identify the trend for them. Right? For example, if you see GC, it is below the magnetic line. That means overall trend is bearish. So we need to wait for the sell signals. So for example, now we got a sell signal. Right? It went touched the resistance, touched the key level. We got a sell. So now we can go ahead and take a short. So I took a short on GC. So ES and NQ are looking good for bullish, and GC is mainly looking good for bearish. Again, it can drop further, but we can, because it's a huge candle, right? I hope you got the concept one more time. Right, in the previous setup session also I explained, whenever you are below the white line, our focus should be only for the sell signals. Whenever you are above the white line, your focus should be only the buy signals. Until it is at absolute bottom, we'll only wait for the sell signals and take the sell opportunities. So here we saw that it price went. There are a lot of sellers here. So price was not able to. It also formed a doji here. It was not able to break this. Then you also have key levels here, right? This is one of the level 2, level 3. It was not able to go above them. So we got key levels are bringing it down. This resistance is bringing it down. Your T5 also went all the way. Then, so that's the reason we went ahead and we got a T33 sell signal. We went ahead and took a sell opportunity. If because the candle is so big, sometimes there can be a small retracement candle. If we get it, we can enter short one more time. Because now the T5 line is somewhere here, candle is somewhere here. So price can go try to touch that and again drop. So that's where I took the profits because price came all the way here. So is that making sense? Today morning also we made huge profits with GC in the live session with gold puts, GC shorts when right in the morning Trump announced a good news. ESNQ moved so much high and then GC dropped so much. So anyone has any questions in this strategy or approach? Every day evening, easily you can make 500, $600 within less than 1 hour. You can do in personal account, you can do in prop accounts. It is up to you, whichever you want to take. You can post the questions in chat. T33 and T3 are same. Only thing is T3 will give you only one sell signal, one buy signal. Whereas T3, if it goes up, comes down, again it will give one more buy, right? Because if you missed this buy, then it will give one more buy. If it goes up, comes down, again it will give one more T3 buy. So just to reduce the notifications, I use T33. But T3 has more advantage. If you miss the first buy, you can get the second buy. If you miss the second buy, you can get the third buy like that. So if you want micros, what you do is go to the file and just to change instead of ES, you put MNQ, MES like that. Then it will also show micros. So now you can see that price is trying to go up to the T5 line. 1 minute also you can use, but there will be too much noise, too many signals. That's why 2 minutes is better. But yeah, you can also use in 1 minute. You don't right if it goes all the way to the bottom, absolute bottom, and for example T5 also comes all the way to the bottom and start reversing. Then you can take a long position. There is no setting. You say in the evening time you see these levels in the right side. In the morning time you will see them in the left side. So you can see, right? For example, generally what you do is you miss the signal, you see that, oh, it is dropping. With a FOMO, you will enter somewhere here. Immediately you enter, it will start going up because you are entering somewhere very far away from the T5 line. And immediately it starts going up, you take a stop loss. Immediately you take a stop loss, again it will start dropping. That's what happens to many members. So I explained this strategy many times. You should always try to take a sell signal, right? If it's dropping, your sell should be close to the T5. If you are buying also, your buy it went up, came down, went up, came down. So you should buy somewhere here. So now again it did a pullback. Now I can enter short one more time. It's another $150. So right, you are getting it right. It came all the way down. Then we had a pullback. Then again it started dropping. Now you can take it. Or if you are close to this, that is much better. So we can see all the way somewhere here. Again, if you are doing in personal account, it is okay. You can take a sell, you wait until buy signal. But if you are doing in a prop account, especially if you have pro accounts where you have intraday or you are doing Apex ETF where you have intraday, if you have huge profits, you miss booking the profit, suddenly it goes up, it will impact your stop loss. So again, it came all the way down, far away from the T5 line. So again, candle will try to go up. So that's why you keep on taking small profits, 100, 150, 100, 150. You keep booking the profits. Again, if it goes up and starts dropping, I will enter short again. I took a short one more time. It's another $100. P33 will give little early, PP will give little late. PP will do more. So generally for a low risk, because it is below the white line, it is better to avoid. Again, right? If you're a scalper, if you're an experienced trader, you can trade both the sides. But if you want to have, because the overall trend is bearish for gold and silver, right? For ESNQ, it is bullish. How do you know? Again, as I told you many times. So ES, it is telling it is above the white line, right? One level up. NQ is two levels up. YM is one level up. Silver is one level down. Copper is three levels down. That means these are good for short. These are good for long. So now you only look for buy opportunities on them. You look only for sell opportunities on these ones. Then your risk is minimal, right? If you would have taken in a personal account, that is nearly $400-500 within few minutes. Prop account also, we took nearly three trades, 300, 100, 150. So what in the morning time, you just wait for 5 minutes confirmation. In the evening time, wait for 2 minutes confirmation. Because in evening time, volume will be very less. So if you wait for 5 minutes, it will be too late. Yeah, that's another $120. So where do you think it can come all the way till? Right? This is your next level. This is where again you have buyers. So again, if it is a personal account, you can just take a trade, hold until it comes to here. If it is a prop account, you keep taking the profits because you have intra-trial stop loss. So I hope it is making is it right. All you need to do is, if you are a new trader, just to trade in the evening time. In the morning time, you can practice in paper accounts, or once you gain more and more confidence, more and more practice, then you can even trade in the morning time. But until that time, you mainly focus in the evening time. It is much more easy, right? So this is your step one. Understand, okay, what is the trend? Okay, ES, NQ, IM, all these are maybe overnight we may see a nice move on all these ones. And then GC, silver, all these are looking bearish. So now if you go and look at because I already made nice profits, I'm not entering anymore. But yeah, this is our first target. If it breaks this, it can go all the way till here, 32.92. Still, there is lot of gap here. So there is a possibility. But better whenever it comes to the level, wait for it because here there are buyers. This is the key level again, right? You got another key level, right? There is not magnetic level. The magnetic level is somewhere here. Right? This is our magnetic level. It came to first support, broke the first support, second support, then third support, four, five, six. This is seven. If it breaks this one, then it will show absolute bottom. That means at any point of time there can be a reversal. So now it came here because there are some buyers. There might be a pullback again. So that's why I stopped taking, right? When you are close to the support, you don't take any more shots because it can reverse, go up again. It may go somewhere and then again come. Next time it may come all the way down. Right? It will not just keep going unless there is a major bad news or good news. It will not just straight come all the way here. It will come here, do a little bit pullback, and again start dropping. So multiple members asked. So GC broke this level also. But I already made $600-700, and before the session I made another $1,000-2,000. So But yeah, there is a possibility for it to come all the way here. You see silver also generally it moves in the same direction like gold. So if you see gold is dropping, then silver also, you can see silver also it is telling it will go down. Your VWAP, everything is red. So if it breaks this level, it can go all the way to the bottom. So if you see ES, right, it touches the support, it touches the key level, you got a buy signal, it went all the way to the next level. Right, this is green, it is telling it is good for, is above the white line. Your VWAP, MACD, everything is green. It went all the way to the top. From this level, it went all the way to this level. Like all you are looking is it touches the support, you got a buy. That is a good opportunity. Or if you it should touch the sell zone and you should get a sell. Only take those signals. So here now this from the bottom you got a buy. Here you had a nice gap. Everything was green. ES was above the magnetic line. This is a perfect opportunity. It went to this level. So at this level, again it may do a pullback and again go up further later. Because it went all the way to the top, little risky now. So another 70, $80. So again, still there is a nice gap here, right? And then it did a pullback and then again started dropping. So we missed it catching it here. But yeah, it may come all the way to the bottom and then so now this is in absolute bottom. So it may touch this, start moving up. So every day I upload the file, you have to update that file. Once you upload the file, you will see it. So there is a huge drop on GC. ES is moving up. Yeah, that's nearly 2,000, $3,000 with one contract. Yeah, if you get a buy at absolute bottom along with T5 confluence. If T5 also starts moving up, then you can take it. Right? Never depend on. So here we have three indicators. One is we are using T33, we are using T5, and we are using our level manager. Our level manager is telling where the key buyers, sellers are, where the key levels are. And then if it starts moving up, and if this also starts moving up and T33 also gives a buy, you should have minimum three confidence. Then we can go ahead and take the, because it is at absolute bottom, that is the only exception. Even though it is below the magnetic line, because it came all the way to the bottom, if we get a buy from all the three, then we can enter. Yeah, right. When you are in the beginning, use micros or you take paper trades for 1 or 2 days until you gain the confidence. So every day I give the notepad file with all the levels. All you need to do is go to the notepad file, do a control C. So if want to do micros, you can copy the micros. Otherwise, you just take the minis. You go to the level futures level manager, click on settings, and you just do control V here. That will put all the levels. So basically, these where there are a lot of buyers and sellers. You are giving that information to the indicator. Then indicator will draw all the lines. It will, based on the input you are giving, it will tell where the major buyers, major sellers, where, right? These are the key reversal points. So if it comes to a point and then you get a buy, that is a good one. Or if it goes to a point, you get a sell, that is a good one. So those are you are giving a key levels or key places where there can be reversal in the trend. So if you see a sell signal, then ES can drop. Or if you see a buy signal, GC can start moving up now. So now it came all the way, right? Exactly from this point, came all the way here. Support 4 is done, 5 is done, 6 is done, 7 is done. Nearly it is at absolute bottom now. So if I get a buy signal, we can do, I should get a confluence here, I should get a confluence here. Then we can go long. During this time, you only watch 2 minutes. Don't watch 5 minutes. So now the JC may start going up. Yes, right. As I mentioned, if the if the trend is looking bullish, only look for the buy signals. That's okay. You can, right. You can miss some opportunities. Yes, yes, moved so much in last 20-30 minutes. But if you try to take a sell signal, suddenly it can start, because overall trend is very bullish, right? It is long, VWAP is green, MACD green, PSAR green, EMA green. So it may only do a small pullback. It is not a trend reversal. It may just do a small pullback and again start going up. So better don't take the short, only look for buy opportunities when the trend is bullish. Look for only sell opportunities when the trend is bearish. That way your risk will be minimal. Yeah, that's it everyone. So again we'll again trade in the morning time. But hope it is making sense. It is, you are able to understand. I'm repeating the same thing again and again, so it will register. Right? All we are doing is watching what is the trend. And then based on the trend, we are only taking the trades in the direction. If ES, NQ, IM, They are looking good. Only look for, right? This can be T3, it can be T33, it can be price pulse, whatever it is. It can be top trend, whatever is the indicator. You will only look for sell signals if the trend is bearish. Only exception is it should be at absolute bottom, and then you should get a confluence from all different indicators. Right? If it goes to absolute bottom, immediately you should not enter. You should also get a buy signal. T5 also should come all the way to the bottom. Then only you will go. The same way, if trend is bullish, only look for buy opportunities. Don't look for short anymore, right? GC came all the way down, so don't try to short at the bottom, right? It may go 2 3 points, but suddenly it will go up. In RC level manager, I'm testing few more things. That is an internal indicator. You don't need to do anything. Once you import the file, it will do all the labels, everything. You don't need to add any labels or so silver, gold. Now they will go up, right? Because they came to the absolute bottom. So when they are at absolute bottom, don't try to short them. Or don't go long immediately when they are at absolute bottom. They may do wait for the confluence. So in T5, this is your overbought area. This is your oversold area. If a price goes up, starts dropping, if there is a nice gap between red and white, that is bearish. That is a sell signal. If there is a nice gap between green and white line, and if it is at the bottom, that is a bullish. Yet, yes, came to the bottom, started moving up. There is a nice gap between both. Nice gap between both the lines. So once you see this type of right like this, then you can again take long positions on GC. So this is the one of the first thing we need to wait for. If you have a nice gap between these two, good for a sell. If you have a nice gap between these two, good for a buy. But again, if you want to avoid risk, then only look for sell signals because overall GC is bearish. In for ES, because the trend is bullish, whenever you see this type of thing, then only you take the trades. Right? Don't try to enter the short positions because the trend is bullish. There can be small pullback and again go up. There can be small pullback, again go up. So you won't, because trend is your friend. You want to stay with the trend. Yeah, Vinay, I will check. Once I receive it, I will send you a reply. Levels is shown by the futures level manager. Futures level manager is showing the levels. P33 is just giving you buy and sell signals. Yeah, because there was a small pullback, but because as I said, the trend is right. If you see 5 minutes, the trend is still very bullish. So you just got a small pullback from small profit booking. That's where I mentioned that because the trend is bullish, don't take the sell signals. Only focus on the buy. So it can go all the way till here, 56.90. Yeah, for any three indicators, it is 349. For any five indicators, it is 449. Yeah, Karthik, once I see it, I think, yeah, we got your wire. Yeah, because if you look in 1 or 2 minutes, sometimes the signals can be very fast. That's why you always see where is the trend. And if you see a sell signal, is there a reason for you to get a sell? Right here, you see a lot of sellers. So if you get a sell, you can understand the reasoning. But if you got a sell here, that is only a small pullback, some small pullback, and again it can go up. Yeah, because GC went all the way down, that's why you may not be seeing Wilson. But yeah, in a few minutes again you will see that. Yeah. Okay, everyone. So tomorrow morning again we'll. So every day in the right, yeah. If you just follow the process, right, try to practice it. Once you take time to practice, understand, then there is a huge potential. You can see that every day with 5, 10 accounts, I'm making 4K, 5K. So that is the potential. So you need to have patience and take time to learn, understand, and then right every day in live session only, right? I'm explaining that GC will drop. In the setup session also, I told GC it can be a big drop. It dropped huge, right? Because not only in the prop accounts, you can also take in personal accounts within few minutes. So here it came, but it is consolidating here. Still, it is bearish. So you need to wait for a buy signal. Here they should give a confluence, they should give a confluence. Don't think that oh it is absolute bottom, let me go and take a long. Wait for a reversal and then go and take a long. Yeah. Good night everyone. Talk to you in the morning.